Welcome to Show Jumping Life. I'm David Portner. We're here at the 72nd Annual Del Mar National Horse Show, and I'm here with Hap Hansen. Hi, Hap.
Hi.
So the question we're asking top riders and trainers today is, what tips or advice do you have to keep your horse sound?
To keep your horse sound, I think one very important item is the footing that you ride your horse on. And we can't always be that picky, but if you have a choice, you don't want to ride in footing that's too soft, too deep, because that's hard on the tendons. And then footing that's too hard, that can give them a hoof bruise or a bone bruise. So if you are forced to ride in those kind of conditions, if the footing's really hard, you should maybe invest in some hoof packing. That'll help draw any inflammation out of the hoof. And if you have to ride any footing that's deep, you might want to make sure you wrap your horse that night to give some extra support to the tendons.
Great. Okay, I'm here with Olympian Will Simpson, and the question we're asking the top riders and trainers today at the Del Mar National is, what tips or advice do you have to keep your horse sound?
Slow down. Slow down. Do most of your training at the slower speeds. You can train your horse how to supple himself and do shoulder in, haunches out, shoulder out. All those moves at the walk, and you can do it at the trot. And you can break everything down into slower things. We don't have to do everything at full speed.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Will. Same question to you, Christian. What advice do you have for keeping your horse sound?
Yeah, I think it's very important to have a balanced nutrition and exercise, of course. I'm a big fan of exercising horses, and I think they've been used to a lot of moving. Right. And that's
great. Yeah, they're performance athletes, so fitness is obviously the key.
Yes, for sure.
Great. Thank you.
What I think for horses to keep them sounder, first of all, they have to be fit.
Right.
I think a lot of people, they are a little bit scared of getting horses fit because, especially in America, because a lot of the amateurs ride, so they're a little bit concerned that the horses can get too fresh and they start running and they might injure some of the riders. But I still believe that fitness is the most important. So I don't jump a lot my horses. I do a lot of gymnastics. Depends on the age. I think a younger horse needs to jump more because they are young horses. They need mileage. They need to go back in the ring more often. That's the only way they will learn.
But fitness and flat work.
Flat work is the basis of everything. And anybody who says otherwise is wrong. So I do believe those are the two main things. And a lot of exercises at home, gymnastics. If a horse goes a lot to shows, they don't need to jump that often because they jump enough in the shows.
So there you have it. While not an exhaustive list, some good tips to remember. Fitness, flat work, footing, and don't go too fast. Thanks for joining us, and remember to hit the subscribe button to get the latest Show Jumping Life videos whenever they're released.